Hello, my name is Grant Kramer, and I am a professor emeritus at the University of Nevada, Reno. Today, we will be doing the next video in my series on wine tasting. Today, we will talk about how one sets up a wine tasting and the factors that you might want to consider when doing a wine tasting.
Here are some things that you will need for conducting a wine tasting. Wine, of course, and what wine you choose can be many options. A person who is arranging the wine tasting could provide all the wines for the tasting, or they could ask each of the persons coming to the wine tasting to bring their own bottle. Ideally, the bottles are wrapped in aluminum foil so that no one can see what wine was brought. Therefore, the wine will be a blind tasting and will result in unbiased judgments of the wine. Often people will see an expensive label and think, oh, this one must be really good, and a cheap one, it must be really poor. And in fact, that's often not the case. You want to have multiple glasses per person and similar in shape and size. Ideally, you would like them to be exactly the same, since the shape of the glass and the size of the glass will affect the aromas of your wine. You need some bread to neutralize the taste of your wine. That is, if you've had a glass of wine, it's going to influence the effect of the next wine that you drink. And so to try to bring your palate back to a neutral state, you chew a little bit on some white bread to eliminate or neutralize those characters. You also need water to clear your palate after a glass of wine. And then you need a wine tasting sheet with a paper and pencil. You can use the white paper that you're writing on also to evaluate the color of your wine. I'll have in the subsequent video an example of a wine tasting sheet that I like to use. And of course, you need friends, or ideally they're your friends that help you analyze, enjoy, or even commiserate about the wines that you're tasting. Finally, I would say that it's important to approach the tasting with silence. If you start speaking about the wine and what you're experiencing while you're experiencing it, you will influence others. It's so easy to suddenly smell banana in a wine when someone says, oh, I smell banana. And then now suddenly you smell it. So it unduly influences people. So I prefer that people remain silent while they're tasting the wine. And then once you've finally scored all your wines together and organized them into which wines you like best versus the ones you don't, then open it up to discussion with the rest of the group and share your results. It's one of the more fun points about wine tasting, because you'll be surprised what other people think or what other people experience in that wine that you may not have experienced with your wine. So go out and enjoy the wine that you're tasting. You don't have to be too analytical, but it does increase and heighten your awareness to appreciate wine by conducting a wine tasting.
Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like it on the YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos like this. Have a great day.